Hi there, it's Blair from Vita Campers. We're here with another factory feature video. We're going to be talking about our all-aluminum cabinetry in the Air 10 campers. We make all of our cabinets and benches out of 100% aluminum, all aluminum tubular framing, and we skin it with aluminum, and then any components we would cut out, we'll go through that here in this video. Okay, so here we have the dinette bench out of the Air 80. You can see it's raw aluminum framework, completely open. Most manufacturers will not have an aluminum bench, cabinet, or any sort of interior component. We build all of our benches and cabinets out of aluminum with aluminum framework that's tubular aluminum. It's welded together, and you can see that at the bottom. It's welded both sides of the aluminum tube, the vertical posts. We've got aluminum coming across the top, and then all the way around the back. 100% aluminum. It's strong and durable. There's no rot, no mold, and it lasts a long time. So once we have our aluminum cabinets or benches and they're fully welded together, we would then wrap the cabinet. In this case, we have an Air 80 lower cabinet where all the components would be installed, your converter, stereo, solar controller, etc. We've got our skin that is glued, and it's a one-piece skin of aluminum that wraps all the way around. It's painted white, so it keeps the interior bright. So once we've glued our skin on, we would then have our cutouts completed for all the interior receptacles, converter, solar controller, USB charger, etc. You'll notice here on the back that we do weld on a thicker aluminum plate, and that gives all of our components lots of strength when we rivet them on to the face of the cabinet. Even if you pull on them, they're strong and they're going to hold on. They're not going to come out. So we just talked about the skin going on the aluminum of our cabinets. It's glued on. We don't screw them on or rivet them on. Once we have the skin glued onto the cabinets and all of the cutouts are completed for the components, and they may vary a bit depending on how your unit is equipped. You can see here we have an Air 60 lower cabinet with the components inside. And you can see they've got a nice finish on them. We have PVC protection over the cabinet face before the components get installed. That way it protects the finish. And you can see we've got a power converter here, USB charger, solar controller. There would be there's a LP detector down here, as well as a receptacle, 110 receptacle that's going in. And of course, if you order it with the stereo package, you would have the stereo and speaker over on the left-hand side. I'm going to flip it around and show you from the back side just some of the wiring. This is currently being worked on. So again, we have nothing to hide and a lot to show. So here we are in the back of the Air 60 cabinet. It is currently in the midst of being put together. And I want to show you this midway so that you can see we run all of our wiring up towards the top. We've got a main wire harness here wrapped in loom, and it would come down to all the connections. This is easily accessible inside your unit for serviceability, which is really important. Most RVs, you know, the servicing side of things tend to be a bit tedious. So we try to make it as convenient as possible, and not always can we make that happen, but in most cases, we try to make it serviceable. You can see here over on the back end, which would be the back end, you've got all your wires going back, and they would go back to the main harness that goes underneath the trailer. Okay, so there you have it. Here's our aluminum cabinets. Again, just to go through, we fully weld our aluminum cabinets, all tubular aluminum as a structure, and we would then glue the aluminum skin on, and we would install any required components.